So, this time, we're going to do the tower and everything inside it. So, tower and vendors. Big stuff. Look, I'm supposed to talk. New festival started today for Halloween. Choose your launch point. Watch it go. Welcome to the Halloween town. I mean the tower. So, this is the main hub on what you're going to do and where you're going to chill. Anything with a crown, that is a quest. So this is the special chick, but we're going to leave her alone for now. This is Postmaster. This is where when you go through and do missions and you forget stuff or you didn't even see it, like prime engrams or something, like I'll show you. You go in and they have lost items. And they'll have to be right here and you can pick them up. I'm just going to leave it alone. This
Step on up. Take a look.
is your store. You go in here. I mean, you can also reach this in a different way. I'll show you in a second. But this
Our
is
inventory is
literally
strong, so
just the actual online store. You know that silver that's actual money? Yeah. Spend it to get any of these. Or that bright dust. Remember this? Go to bright dust and get any of this if you have enough. Or in the featured, sometimes people miss this. It's down here too for other ones. That's it. That's all that's right there for this. Just these two. Now your main thing that you're gonna go. Also, it's always in third person. Just an FYI, you're always gonna be in third person in this. This man is like the main guy you always talk to.
Let's begin.
He is also the strike guy. At first you won't have these available, but later he will have bounties for you, and you can get strike bounties from him. I'll go through quests and bounties really soon. But I'm going to show you exactly where you get bounties from, and then in the next vid I will show you how to use and what do you do with them. This one is a crucible. He has crucible bounties. What is crucible? The PvP. Here, and then he has quests down here that you can click. And if you always look on bounties or quests, bounties, it'll show you what your rewards are, and at the bottom it tells you how much glimmer it costs to take one. Quests, you can just acquire.
Come see me when you bring your light home, Titan.
These are your vault, or as my one friend likes to call them, the ATMs. What are these? This is where you can put your weapons away or pull them out. So if I wanted to pull out, then now I have it in my inventory. Now to put away weapons, by the way, it's out of 500. To put away weapons, you would go in, and then say that weapon I just pulled, you would store it. If you look, you can see it says store details and unlock. So that's pretty much it. You literally just store them that way. This is your thing, and you can go through and get stuff out. You can also use the app, but I'll cover that later to get it at any time. It's pretty handy. Next boyo, this man,
Do you have something?
this guy
What can I do for you, Titan?
is where you can craft some exotic gear up here if you have the right stuff. And he has shader recycling, which to be quite honest I've never even done. And he also you can purchase engrams. Now he also is the guy that if you get a thing called a prime engram, he will decode it for you. And basically it gives you gear. That's it in a nutshell. It's free. So that's kind of neat. Next up, this boy, the gunsmith.
Let's get started.
He's pretty cool. I like him. Just not biased opinion right there. But he has your bounties for gunsmith. Now, his bounties are just weapons in general, so a lot of times it's kind of fun to go through and just kind of click them. Like in this case, I can acquire it for 1,000 for this, so I'll do it. Whatever. So I can pick them up. And just an FYI, I'll probably cover this more in quests and bounties, but since we're here. Some of them are weekly. Like this one is a weekly bounty. It expires in 7 days after the purchase. This is a daily bounty. This expires in 1 day and 3 hours. If you are not paying attention to that, it will expire when you're gone, and you will not have it, and you have wasted your money. Now he has down here mods. Now those I will get into later because that is pretty important later on. You can buy them from him, or in his case material exchange, but it's pretty much you're buying with the mod components. And same thing down here. So it's like different things he requires different stuff to buy from. Upgrade modules are very nice. I'll explain how those work, but the simplified version is it's how you increase a weapon you like. Say your weapon is like 750, you have a weapon that you hate that's like 1000. You can take this and increase that 750 to 1000 by sacrificing that weapon you hate for the weapon you like.
I'll be pulling for you.
I'll actually show later on. Now, before we go further, I want to run this way
Back open.
because I need to show you all the vendors. And I'm going to actually like run around rather than fast travel just yet. So if we go down this way. Also, if you ever get confused, same thing. You can still tap your tab for your Navi mode, and you can hold it to see where the hell you are. Like in this case, I'm in the hangar. I'm going to take you over to these two guys real quick, and then we'll go travel and show all these guys over here. And that one, because a lot of people forget about her. So, gotta run downstairs. So, I don't really mess with these people too much, but she's the shipwright.
New wings, no waiting.
What in the world can she do? You can buy ships from her. Sparrows. And there's some legacy content. There's also one other thing. If you have a Twitch Prime account, and they have a thing going on right now. If you link it with your account here, when you open up one of the packages they offer, you'll collect it over here with her. That's kind of
Good luck out
important
there.
if you do get that, because it took me a while to figure out where in the world I go. And then this boy, he,
The infinite forest is not as infinite as they say.
yeah, whatever.
It has its limits.
He is the Trials of Osiris guy. As you can see, I haven't done any Trials of Osiris, but you get trial engrams, and I guess you take it to him. There are ways to start Trials of Osiris, but the general gist is you have to be, I think, 1050 or over 1,000 in the level
Stay
before you
away.
can do him. Not positive.
Not like
It's pretty, from what I understand, it's pretty tough. So I haven't done it. Now I gotta run back. Well, actually, I'll fast travel this part because you already saw how to get down here. But I want to fast travel here to show you where to go, how to get down there if you're walking. By the way, if you're on console, that does not work as well. Also, since it's Halloween, you're gonna hear spooky sounds because that's the thing. Wait a minute. I believe there's a guy upstairs. Unless he's not here anymore. Let me double check. There was a guy up here before. Oh, nope, he's gone. He was the Iron Banner dude. He was chilling up here. But I guess he's gone because now the Halloween special's here. Seasons, what can I say? Actually, fun fact, it's still the same season that Soul started on. But they kind of combined a bunch. Anyways, hopefully you're not getting too lost. When you run down this way,
ID checks out.
now when you're first starting, you will have to talk to this girl a couple of times.
Yes, Guardian.
She's a warlock, but as you can see, there's nothing here for me. So she's just kind of looking at me like, why are you talking to me? Up here is for clans, which I'll also get into this soon. The good and the bad.
Hey there.
But you go to her and you can get clan bounties. Again, most of these vendors all have bounties.
Bye.
Some of you can buy a couple things, but 90% of them just have bounties. Oh boy, just died. Now back here, there's this. Requires a dance party key. What does it do? I have no clue. But apparently there's a thing for that. Now to get downstairs, you want to go this way. Also, there's little things, if you like explore around, you can find little things to investigate. But I'm not going to show you all that because it will kind of ruin the fun for yourself to find stuff. Anywho, gotta go all the way down to the basement. And before we go straight back, we're gonna haul a right over here. These little crystals come over here by Kismet. This is the Black Armory chick.
Go ahead.
Curator, actually.
Peruse what we have to offer.
She has the Forge stuff. Now, I can't remember if this is DLC or not. I think maybe not positive. I can't remember, so I apologize for that. But I know she's here, and I know you can talk to her, but I don't think everything's available for her, if so. Anyways, more bounties are up in this, and then her weapon frames, and you can research stuff. And if you ask me what all these are, I don't know yet. I'm still pretty new on the weapon frames and what to do with the black armor. I use her more specifically just for the bounties and experience. Anywho, that was that. Then we're going to run right back here. Now that one, there's going to be a lot of people in. But first, I'm going to actually take you and haul you back this way to show you there's a little robot dude back here. Him. He's the Emperor's advocate. This guy's usually got extra quests, but he's got some gear here.
Owns the path.
And you can turn in some quests to this guy. He gives you some at first, and I haven't done any. So as you can see, I can't do anything. But yeah, that's a little dude back here. I wonder if this guy talks. Oh. Kind of dusty. Also, if you fast travel, right where over there is, you'll fast travel and land right there and hop across. So, on the map, you would literally be right here. And then you just hop, skip, and jump away. And then you come over here. And then you got 3 people you can talk to. 3 people. Okay, 2 machines and 1 guy. Drifter Boy.
How you living?
He, if you can't read, is the Gambit guy. And he gives you bounties and quests for Gambits. Like, if you go over here, you can also get other things as things go on. You can recycle these and preview this stuff. But it requires a completion. So, that's the only way you can get that. Anywho, he's just the bounty for the Gambit boy. He's my Gambit man.
You're always welcome.
If you watch my Goober playthrough, you'll see him when we play Gambit. This is... Oh, they always give you a means to an end. Don't pay attention to that. Anyways, that was a little quest. Ta-da, pick up a quest. It's a recaster. The recaster, you can do one thing. I believe you can get the basic umbral focusing when you don't have DLC. You can't do any of this without the DLC. But this is free. They'll shove it in your face a whole lot to be like, hey, you wanted that DLC? You want to get that DLC? They also have bounties down here for it. I believe the bounties are also unavailable unless you have the DLC. And this one right here isn't much of a vendor.
Don't worry, it's safe.
This is for the Umbral engrams. Umbral engrams, if I had any, I would show you, but they look like what can I show? I know. I'll fast travel back up here. Don't worry, it doesn't take too long, so I won't even cut this part out. it looks like.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Let me click it. There we go. This. It looks like this, except it's got like black goo all over it. And it'll say Umbra if you highlight over top of it. It'll say Umbra Ingram. But you have to take it to that machine down there. That is everything in this tower. But this is your main place. The main parts you'll go to are just, you go here to pick up the bounties and quests. There's other bounties and quests on each planet. And I'll actually show you the Earth one here in a little bit, just because that's going to be the main one you're going to see for a minute. But these guys, you got to go to each separate one for if you want, like say you end up liking PvP a whole lot or Crucible, you'll go to him a whole lot. Or if you like the Gambits a whole lot, you'll go to the Gambit guy I just showed you. And you'll also come here a ton for putting away weapons, because this is one thing I didn't cover about the character screen. But if you look, you see these empty boxes. So you have 3, 4, 5, and then there's 6, 7, 8, and 9. You can only hold 9 items before they get full. And once they get full, you can't carry anything else. Well, where does the crap go? Say if you pick up another weapon and your kinetics are full and it's a kinetic. Well, that actually goes to the postmaster. And that's where you come over here to see what kind of lost items you got. So this postmaster, or Kaidi 5530, is one of the more important people that you'll constantly see. And as you can see, she's pulsating because I'm not picking up that lost item. But that way you can see, like, hey, if you see that pulsate, that means there were some lost items you need to pick up. Alright. And I'll show you some vendors. That covers pretty much this whole tower. That's basically what you do constantly in here. Now, as you can see, there are a dungeon that you can click, and you can only select it from the map in the campaign that I couldn't figure out what in the world that symbol was for earlier. And you have to select and click. If you see these, that means they have challenges, the blue ones on the vendors. So, and you can see what it is. Powerful gear tier 1, all these are powerful gears. But anyways, oh, and there's one powerful gear and a pinnacle gear. Slightly different on the engrams, but pinnacle gear is what you're usually looking for because it technically goes up more, but powerful is good too. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be splitting hairs too much about it. I'd just go for all of it. Also, when you hold that tab button, and you get your destinations or your map, this is where you'll go to, remember that store? You can also hit the store here. But you can get quests. This is your quests. This is your map, where we were. Destinations. Your roster is for your friends. Look at all those. And these are all the people that are in right now. This whole place is jam-packed because of the new stuff. And your clan over here. And then, of course, your seasons. And anything you need to pick up if you missed anything. So you got to click on that. And then what we're doing is we're going to Earth. And we're going to go talk to Bounty Boy down here. Because he's also a vendor. So, see you in a couple of seconds. Oh, back. Loaded. By the way, I didn't cover this in the radar part on the HUD. But if you see blue, like this, that means there's a friendly by you. Or another person. If it's green, like if his dot was green, that would mean he's in your fire team. And you would also be green. I don't know if your arrow actually changes to green now. Anyways, I'm actually going to show you me running up to the vendor. Whee. Bounce. I'm going to take the long way. Just so you... Hoop, 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 hoop. Alright. Dervin K. By the way, it's not... It's called the EDZ. But... Anywho. I don't know why they call it this, but they call it the EDZ, European Dead Zone, or whatever. But yeah, I just call it Earth. So I want to cover a couple things as well that I didn't cover while I was on the tower. First off, faction rewards. How do you get these? Well, claim 6 reward engrams to unlock. How do you get those? Well, that's pretty actually easy too. See this in stuff? This increased reputation. Well, if you look up here, this is your reputation for this vendor. So every vendor has reputation as well. Well, most of them. And they have like a thing right here. All the ones on the planets. Some of them on the tower, like the strikes, crucibles. I can't remember if Gambit Boy does. But you could just look. It'll just show you. Anyways, I'll exchange a couple just to show you. So you can exchange. As you can see, it's going up. See, it's up. Up. Hey. Now I got a faction reward. See, your reputation in the EDZ precedes you. Wow, thanks guys. And I got this EDZ engram, and when I accept it, boom, I just got a bunch of stuff. I got a mod, I got a weapon, and I got a shader. And then he also has bounties. Now these bounties only will almost always only can be done on Earth. It says EDZ. EDZ is European Dead Zone, I think, but whatever. Drop Zone? Dead Zone? I've been watching too much Dragon Ball Z. But just for simplicity of it, just call it Earth, man. I don't know why they have to call it the EDZ. It's not like you go anywhere else on Earth besides the EDZ, so whatever. If it says EDZ, just keep that in mind. It's just on Earth. Just go to Earth. And so like get grenade kills on EDZ, so you would get grenade kills here where I'm at. If I take, so like I'll just take it.
Careful with
Orbs, and then Fallen, which I don't think I actually covered that what the difference is, but there are different creatures. There's Fallen, Cabal, Scorn, Vex, Taken, and the Hive. I believe that's everything. I'm pretty sure I covered them all just now. But those are all the different kinds of enemies you fight. Unless you're in PvP, and then there's other Guardians, aka you. And that's always fun. So, anywho, that is pretty much what you do with vendors. So you pick those up. And I want to go into this more here in a little bit, in a second or two. But just for the quick fast thing. See, Orbs of Light. We'll trade that one, and Fallen. We'll just track all 3. So if you left click on something, you can track them. Apparently, I generated an orb while literally just standing here talking to you guys. So I got 1 out of 10. Woohoo! I'm just like popping and pooping them out or something. But if you hit your nav, you now have Trek quests on the right, and those make things a lot simpler to check out. So Fallen are those dudes right there. Little Vandal dude, purple guys. You know, they're straight up like the main aliens that you see. So, you know, you just kill one. And now, look at that. You got 1 of the Fallen out of 30. And then since I need to do grenade kills too, let me just stick it to him. Oh, look at that. Killed 2 of them. And that did double. See, I got 2 grenade kills, and I got 2 Fallen kills. I like how I'm just explaining as they just shoot crap at me. Oh, look, this guy's hurt for some reason. See, if he's got that little dot, you can go up and finish him. I mean, it sucks to be getting haymaked like that, but hey, that's how it is. I guess I'll get to show you a little combat and stuff. Hey, bud. You just kind of go through, shoot people, kill them, whatever. I mean, Fallen. Totally not people. They're just aliens. Oh, yeah. And these little dudes, those are technically Fallen as well. So, stupid stuff like that. Kurt the Badger looks like he's taking care of all the Fallen hiding in that building. Sucks, because I need, like, a couple more. And he's over there popping stuff off. Hey, look, an orb. Look at all these little orbs of light. Usually there's some in here, so let's just check in here. Hey, look, I see one. Look at these guys. Hey, guys. You can shoot by the hip, or you can zoom in and shoot, like Sneaky over here. I punched him in the face. Here, have a grenade. Also, I think when I was showing my grenade earlier, from like subclasses, I'm pretty sure I never switched that back. Yep, I'm still on Incendiary. I like stickies. I'm going back to the sticky. Also, if you have like perks like that ghost that I talked about in earlier videos, I'll see my radar. There's someone like really close, but he's not down here. Also, this is a resource. You want to collect that. They all look different on each planet. Don't get used to it. Anyways, that ghost, that's the only reason why I see this big diamond on the chest. A lot of times you have to look for it yourself. Anyways, see that slice of pizza? See, he's upstairs. He wasn't down. But, see, I'm on top of him. Well, I guess I'm on bottom of him. It's always good to read these things. Here, watch. Hey, stuck it. Yay. Killed another one. Doing great, guys. What we got? 4 out of 10. And generated 4 out of 20. I hope I generated enough forms. Ha! I'll probably cut this. And then just show you once I finish some. And then I'll go into quests and stuff. Really, really big. So, I may have finished one of them. But 29 out of 30. I want to really show what this is. Oh, by the way, I didn't show you this before because I wasn't in combat. But that big blue bar on the bottom of the hood, that is your seasonal experience. Anywho, I'm going to go kill one more guy. I'm in a lost sector, by the way. There's one. Boom. See? Bounty complete. Shows you a little marker. And these guys are all going to be all pissy about it because I, did stuff. He hit me from far. I'll hit him back. See? Headshot. Yay, we killed him. And look at all these guys running back. Anyways. Point being, not worrying about them. They're going to run after me in a little bit. Big thing is to show you when you finish quest. Ta-da, they're finished. And when they're finished, I don't know why I hesitated on that for a minute, but when they're finished, you click them. And look, I even seasoned up. So now watch. Oh my god, season rank up. Ta-da. Shows you a couple different things, doesn't it? But that is pretty much how vendors work. You get the bounties, you get quests, you do those. And then coming up soon, I'm going to show you more into the bounties and quests totally.